Hi there, and welcome to the first SocialStay install process. I'm going to take you through how to download your app and install it into your iTunes and your iPhone device. First, if you've already been through this process, I want to make sure that you clear out any old versions of the app. You can do that in the iPhone and iTunes, and you need to. If you go into apps, you'll see any of your SocialStay applications that have been added. This is the Canary one, so I'm going to remove this so I can make room for the newer version. I'm also going to remove these two that I have on my desktop so it doesn't get confusing. So I'm on a clean slate, and if I want to remove this from my iPhone, of course you guys will have a physical iPhone or iPod device. This is a different app, and all you do is you hold down the app until it wiggles, and you hit the little X button to make it sure it goes away. I'm going to delete that. Okay. So now back to the install process. If you have a firewall, we're probably going to have to send you the IPA file and mobile provision file, which consist of your app, via SocialStay. That will come in two separate emails, so make sure you download both. And if you don't have a firewall, you'll receive it just like this, where it says Canary Hotel IPA file, Canary Ad Hoc Mobile Provision file. Both are necessary to install the app into iTunes. So I'm going to just do it through the SocialStay process. For the IPA file, click Download. Download again. And make sure it goes to your desktop. It'll just make it convenient in the long run. Canary Hotel and save. Okay. So as you can see, it's on my desktop. It's fully downloaded, so I can exit out of this tab. Just for good measure, I'm going to show you what it would be like if you were to download it from just an email instead of the SocialStay file. So you click download next to the mobile provision file, save to the desktop, and there it is. So like I was saying, that second file would come in a secondary SocialStay file if that's the route we had to go because of the firewall. So now that both files are downloaded, I can minimize my web browser, and I'm going to bring up iTunes. My iPhone isn't synced at this point, and that's important. You're going to want to do this in iTunes before you plug in your iPhone. So go to the library in iTunes and select Apps. You can do this one at a time or both at the same time. Select both files that we just downloaded and drop it into the Apps folder. Since I already have a mobile provision file that's old, I just want to replace it, and that's fine. You just don't want to replace the IPA file. You want to make sure you delete that. So I've just replaced it. Great. Yes. Bring up iPhoto and iTunes at the same time. Exit out of iPhoto. It'll take a few minutes to sync. I'd advise you to make sure you have the most updated software, because that'll take longer in this install process if you don't. Okay, and once it's finishing, I'm going to make sure that it's on my device by clicking on the app in library itself, so the icon itself, and dragging it over to my device. As you see, the little green plus sign will show up, which means it's going to drop in there. And the way to check that is to click on the device itself, go to the Apps folder, you'll see all of your apps. It's usually the last one uploaded. So I go to the last page of my apps, and there it is, the Canary Hotel mobile application. So now I'm ready to disconnect my iPhone and start using the app. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions or concerns about this install process, feel free to email me at mallory@socialstay.com. That's MALLORY @socialstay.com. Have a great one.